All right, fans, we're back. We're getting ready to start with the 13U contest with the Miami Garden 13U Ravens taking on the Rarebreeds from right here in the ATL. Had some, if you want to call it extracurricular activity prior to kickoff here. So we'll be getting underway in just a few. I'm going to give you a quick recap of this weekend's events and the winners. So you had an 8U contest that started yesterday, and that was the Big East gas station boys taking on the Ellenwood Gators. Ellenwood coming away with that win. Then you had the Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes, the Big Zip taking on the Blackhawks. And I think I said earlier that the Hurricanes came away with the victory, but I believe the Blackhawks came away with that win. Under 5U today, the Municipal Raiders defeated the Elite 28-20. The East Side Bulls lost to the Brick City Boys 46-0. The MAC Dolphins took away the victory today over the MBK Tigers from Montgomery 25-0. MAC being from Charlotte, if I understand that right. The Miami Garden 11U Ravens came away with a hard-fought victory over the Twin City Outlaws 18-6. And we just finished that contest. And now we are here at the 13U, going to be getting that started in just a few. But obviously had to get some things sorted out because of the teams being close to each other at the middle of the field. They started pushing and shoving. And next thing you know, you end up with a scrum on the far side of the field that had to be broken up. So this contest is definitely elevated, if you will. Both teams are definitely energized for this contest, and there's been a lot of hype surrounding it, and rightfully so, with these two teams understanding who they're facing and what they're striving to do. And obviously you want to play to win, but you got to keep your heads cool, because if that spills over into the contest, you're going to have a bunch of penalties, and you don't want that. So we are looking at the field right now, and Cam Newton is out there, and the captains for the Rarebreeds are sitting out there. Cam Newton speaking with the officer. And they're trying to get some things worked out. So the Rarebreeds coaches are out there. They've pulled their captains off the field. Cam Newton speaking to the Rarebreed coaches. Getting everybody settled down. And we've got the officials out there on the field as well. So eventually we'll get started with this contest. right now it appears that any on-field camera media is cameras down, and as it should be at this moment. This game was originally scheduled for a 7 p.m. kickoff, but a weather delay pushed some things back, and that's just Mother Nature. And you can see, fans, the squad car is still on the field. And I'm not sure what's about to happen. The officer still out there in the middle. Some of the photographers taking an opportunity to take pictures of the players and maybe their respective teams. So we're going to stay with it and keep the cameras on. I mean, we're waiting to see what's going to happen. And all I can do is read what I see from the press box. But we're glad you're hanging in here with us at the C1N Labor Day Classic. I'm Freddie Flowers, the voice of Moxie Media Productions. Glad to be here throughout this weekend with you. Moxie Media wants to thank Cam Newton and his staff for entrusting us with the broadcast of this weekend's events. We want to thank the fans who are watching on pay-per-view and want to remind you that once the pay-per-views are complete, these games will be made available on the C1N channel on YouTube after Tuesday. So you will have an opportunity to watch your favorite player and check out the highlights as well at a later date. And looks like somebody may be getting escorted off the field. As they try to get all of this straightened out.
Attention. If you are not a coach on either sideline, you must remove yourself from the sideline.
So they are clearing the sidelines of anyone who is not functionally related to the team. That is players and coaches only. Players and coaches only must be cleared from the sidelines. So you're seeing people that are supporters of either team having to clear the field. That's what you're seeing now, fans, as we try to get this contest underway. So Cam Newton continuing to have discussions with the team personnel, and he is laying it out to them how this is going to work. Now we have some light rain moving into the area. And we fully expected this contest to already be underway.
Put something heavy on it.
And they're getting the players back to the sideline. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have this thing going in a few minutes. Cam Newton going over some things with the coaches and the officials as we still are getting some things unraveled, if you will. Miami Gardens coaches speaking with his players. So the officers are talking with the officials. And we're trying to figure out how this is going to work. Have a videographer on the field catching what's going on. Because of the nature of what has happened, we have pulled ours away from the center of it. However, we do have a camera on the middle of the field. So they are making extra announcements to get people outside the gate. So they are making sure that anybody who does not belong on the sideline is absolutely off the sidelines and away from the playing surface. That includes the track. So they are still shaking this out. And we see Cam Newton walking deliberately. And Cam Newton is telling this individual that he must leave. And the C1N Foundation does a great job in hosting the events that they have. And of course, their first priority is always safety, and I can tell you firsthand that Cam is not going to have any shenanigans at any of his events. And they still have yet to figure out how to get this contest started. So there's a coin flip. And so it looks like we're finally going to get underway. We have a light drizzle in the area. And so the coaches get their teams around. And I think Miami Gardens won the toss and chose to defer. We'll find out as the teams get ready for kickoff. All 6 officials on the field. And we want to apologize to you for the delay, fans, but we're about to get this underway, I promise you. And there is the whistle from the officials. So Miami Gardens will be kicking off to the Rarebreeds here from Atlanta. They do need to get the squad car off of the turf. So Miami Gardens wearing the black pants, white tops, black helmets. The Rarebreeds with the yellow jerseys, some white helmets. Miami Garden Ravens wearing the black pants and white tops. The Rarebreeds wearing the yellow tops and black bottoms with the white helmets. So the Ravens will be kicking off to the Rarebreeds. Now, I do not have a roster for either team, so I will be calling them out by number. Number 19 for Miami Gardens. He's getting a squash on the ball like most kickers do, kind of puffing it up. So, and we're finally going to get this contest underway as the squad car backs out of the end zone. After all the brouhaha, we are finally going to play some football. Number 19 with the kick, and he gets off a nice one. And number 4 on the return. He's going to slide across the 40. But I believe that's where his knee hit. We'll see where the final spot is. And that is exactly where number 4 went down. So I guessed it right. Miami Gardens winning the toss and electing to defer. So 1st and 10 at the 40. There's a snap out of shotgun formation. There's the handoff. And a big-time run with a big-time gain. Coming out with power. Gain of 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Rarebreed. Shotgun formation. And there's the handoff once again. And he bounces it outside before he's run out of bounds. Tough running by number 14. And that's a 1st down for the Rarebreed. And that ball is going to be spotted at the 31 of the Ravens. So the Rarebreed getting off to a nice start with a couple of solid runs for good yardage. Man goes into motion, fakes the handoff to give is the number 21. Number 21 fighting his way, busting out of tackles before he goes down at the 26-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Rarebreed. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. There's the pass to 0. And he's going to skip through some tackles. And he's going to be brought out of bounds right near the, let's say, 8-yard line. And the Rarebreed marching the ball right down the field to open the contest. Center checking back for the signal. There it is, and there's the handoff to number 21. And I think they're making an adjustment on the clock. Official checking his watch. 7:34 remaining in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, single man in the backfield, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Put a man in motion. Number 4 slides back. There's the handoff, and number 14 is going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown, Rarebreed. 6:59 remaining in the first quarter. The Rarebreed come in and go right on down and get on the board. So the ball is placed at the 3-yard line. As they get ready for the PAT. And Rarebreed's going to take a timeout. Fans will be right back in just a few to the C1N Labor Day Classic. Final contest of the evening underway. All right, we are back, fans. We're getting set for the PAT. Rarebreed putting together a beautiful drive to open the contest. Nifty running by number 14. Sets up the pass for number 0. And look at that right there. But that's broken up. Rarebreed getting kind of fancy pants there. It didn't quite work out. So they lead 6-0 over the Ravens. Had a little bit of light rain moving through. And that lends itself more to the run game than the pass. So the Ravens get set to receive. And it looks like the rain may have moved on through. There's a drone flying around. And that kick is going to have to be done again. That ball barely moved. So, as you've noticed, the clock hasn't moved. We got some power issues with the scoreboard. And that will not be re-kicked. It's going to be placed right where it dribbled. And that's to the 42-yard line, which I'm sure the Ravens are more than glad to accept. With outstanding field position. So the first and 10 for the Ravens. Ball is at the 42-yard line. And they're going to go 4 wide, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. And the official is saying that the clock should have 5:51. So that is settled. And it looks like that piece is back in business as we get back to the action on the field. Number 9 goes for a burst, still on his feet before he is actually bopped across the 30-yard line. That is a Raven first down. And I'm telling you, number 9 came out of there with a burst. So it is first down from the 30. Strong left formation with 3 receivers to the left, 1 man in the backfield, single receiver to the right. There's the quick out. Number 1 gets the grab, and he slices his way across to the 25-yard line. Ravens running up tempo. Basically the same formation. And he puts it up in the air. And that pass is broken up. They're looking for the interference call. Do not get one. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Ravens.
Trips to the right side.
They fake the handoff. Number 3 on the keeper. He's going to be about a yard shy of a first.
Yeah.
So it's 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
And the Rarebreed can make a statement here by getting a stop. There's the handoff. He's going to have enough for a first down. That's going to happen.
He will get the first down.
So first down for Miami Gardens. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 19. And both teams thus far imposing their will in the running game. And this time it's number 7 getting a piece of the action for the Ravens. And they are rotating backs. He only gets a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Number 3 back in shotgun formation. Number 9, the only man in the backfield. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, going 4 wide. And there's a handoff. And he's going to be stacked up quickly.
That'll be a short gain of 2.
So another gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and about 7. We'll call it a long 7 based on where the spot of the ball is. Needless to say,
2:35 and
running is going to be tough sledding, it appears.
Ravens down 6. Quarterback looking to throw.
Quarterback looking for somebody to throw to.
Tried to move and get out of there. Throw.
Has an open man. Hiding in the back of the end zone is number 5. He puts it up. And there is the score by the Ravens. Quarterback stepping up into the pocket, getting that throw off high, finds the man hiding in the backfield, and they answer the Rarebreeds right back with 2:23 remaining in the first quarter. We are all tied up pending the PAT. And guess what the Ravens have? A kicker. So they put the ball at the 3. This will net. Or if I remember right, with youth ball, a kick nets 2, depending on the league.
Ravens going for the kick.
And there's a flag on the play. So it'll go half the distance to the goal. That is your garden variety offsides. Number 19 set to kick it. He gets it off, and it is good. And the Ravens take the lead with 2:23 remaining. And yes, it is 2 points.
Ravens on top. Both teams have had a possession, and both teams have struck.
So the Ravens have taken the lead, and both teams driving the ball right down the other's throats. So we've got ourselves a ball game. after a series of raucous events. You can hear the fans for the Rarebreed cheering out there.
Kick is up.
And there's the kick. Number 15, the first to meet the return man. And he wraps him up quickly and solidly. Zero, the return man. And that ball is going to be spotted at the 21-yard line. So the question now is which defense is going to show up. Every game we've had thus far has been a defensive Donnybrook, the exception being the Brick City City Boys versus Eastside Bulls contest. This one has started in complete reverse of all of that, with offense taking the stage to open the contest. There's the toss.
Trying to get around that corner.
And trying to get around the corner.
Oh, man.
14 cannot get away. And a loss of yardage on the play. And we got multiple whistles on the field. Coaches have questions for the officials. And so the game is slowed down right now as the officials try to address whatever that issue is related to the sideline of the Rarebreeds. And the white hat taking a moment to talk to him. So the white hat traveling back across to the other sideline. And we have got to get whatever this is settled down, or this is going to be a long night.
Right now.
1:59 remaining in the first quarter. Loss of yardage on the play will make it 2nd and 12. Ball is at the 19-yard line. Number 5 goes into motion. One looking to get somebody, throws it inside.
In the middle for a screen. And that's the game.
Number 4.
4 yards.
The first one to arrive and make a defensive stop. Ball gets back to the 21-yard line, and it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Rarebreed. Rarebreed looking to the sideline to get the play. Shotgun formation. There's the handoff to 14. And he is going to be brought down from behind. That may have been a horse collar. There's the flag. We'll see the official call.
Where they bring the punt team out.
Personal foul, face mask. And what would have been a 4th down is now a 1st down for the Rarebreed. And it's mistakes like that, when you think you got somebody on the ropes, that end up costing you. So it's 1st and 10 at the 41 in Rarebreed's territory. The last thing you want are penalties that stop defensive or offensive momentum, for that matter. And there's a handoff once again to 14, and I can tell you he is fleet-footed. And he's going to get a gain of 6. So it'll be 2nd and 4 with the ball spotted at the 47-yard line.
We're looking at a 2nd and 3 with the ball.
Number 1 getting the signal from the sideline. Single man in the backfield. Four wide. Number 4 sent into motion. There's the option.
Option to the right.
And number 4 takes off and accelerates across the 40. He's going to go down at the 38, and that'll be another 1st down for the Rarebreed.
6 ball game. We got out of a game. Everybody in the stands.
And that'll do it for the 1st quarter. The Ravens lead 8-6 over the Rarebreed here at the C1N Labor Day Classic. We'll be right back.
Cool now, scared of letting go. I won.
They got period warning donut. I like the water.
All right, we have flipped the field with the change of quarter. Ball is at the 38-yard line.
Stop the 2nd quarter.
So we're getting ready to start the 2nd quarter.
8-yard line.
And number 21 is going to be upended for a loss of yardage. It'll be 2nd and 13. Raven defense reacting quickly. Doing a quick check of the weather. It is breaking up to the east of us, but there is a few clouds hanging around that should move through fairly quickly, and doesn't look like it's producing any kind of rain. So the rest of this contest should be dry, if you will. Ball at the 41-yard line. They're going to go 4 wide, 3 to the left, single to the right, single man in the backfield.
We got a sideline. Oh, no.
And they got a sideline warning. And if you want to watch a coach go crazy, get a sideline violation that costs you 5 yards.
He's bringing the batteries to me. I ain't even got to go get them. Make sure they double A and they
So 9:04 remaining in the 1st half of play.
Quarterback drops back.
Rarebreed puts it up in the air, and it's out of reach of the receiver.
And there goes Laundry.
There's a flag on the
First
field.
down.
Number 19, the intended receiver. And that pass interference call is potentially going to be costly. Ravens doing a fine job defensively, but penalties have bitten them. But then again, the same thing could be said for the Rarebreeds. So here we are, and the ball is now spotted at the 31. So got single man in the backfield. There's the handoff. And number 21 is just bopped straight down by number 4. And I mean, just dink, if you will.
On the plate.
So a loss of yardage on the play, and there is a flag. We'll see the call from the official. False start. And that penalty is going to be declined. And that'll bring up 3rd down. So smart call by the coaches. And that ball is going to go to the 33-yard line. And that also demonstrates faith in your defense. Hand off to 14.
That'll bring up 4th and 1.
And it's going to be 4th and about a yard. So this is going to be huge here. This is what you call a statement down. As the Rarebreed, obviously with fast, powerful running backs, are facing a defense that can tackle well. So here we go. 21 gets the call. Boom! He's hit, but he's going to keep driving. And that one's going to be awfully close.
And that will be the Ravens.
And they're going to say it's a 1st down. So he got it by a toe, if not a foot. And the chains keep moving. I'm honestly surprised they didn't give it to number 14. So the Rarebreed gets the call in from the sideline. And guess who's back there? Single man in the backfield.
7:37 remaining in the half.
Heavy formation. There's the handoff to 14. And he's going to be wrapped up for a loss.
Starting to tighten up. He may have lost a yard or 2 on the play.
Rarebreed
a 2nd and 12.
is discovering now that the Ravens know that number 14 is not a secret. So with the loss of yardage, it'll be 2nd and 11.
Looking at a
14 back there. They fake the handoff. Here's the quick, and the pass is incomplete.
Ball denied. That'll bring up 3rd down. Ravens.
It is going to be a 3rd down and 11. That was a forward pass. But the Ravens were right there to make a stop for a loss. So that 3rd down potentially could have been a lot longer.
You're looking at a 3rd and 12. 6:18.
So looking at the placement of the sticks. It is 3rd and 11. You can see the official standing about a yard behind. Right in front of the down and distance marker. Ball at the 29-yard line. Another huge 3rd down.
Rarebreed come out in the trips formation. Quarterback looking.
Quarterback trying to find some. Number 1 breaks away. And he's going to have enough for a first, but he keeps going down the sideline. And the coaches are going to tell him, you got to wrap him up, you got to wrap him up, you got to wrap him up. The Ravens failed to do so, and the Rarebreed gets a fresh set of downs. So it's first down, ball is at the 15-yard line. Drive still alive with 6:04 remaining in the first half of play. Number 5 goes into motion. And here's the old switcheroo. Number 5 doesn't get it, 14 does.
That'll be a nice gain of about 5.
And he's going to get to the 11-yard line.
5:52 and running in the first half.
So it'll be 2nd and 5.
6 ball game. Ravens.
Maybe take that 2nd and 6. Pardon me. So call comes in from the sideline. And the Ravens are going to take a timeout. Fans, we are glad that you have hung in here with us today on pay-per-view for the C1N Labor Day Classic. I'm Freddie Flowers, the voice of Moxie Media Productions. We want to thank Cam Newton and his staff for entrusting us with their broadcast of this weekend's event. We want to make sure that you check out C1N on YouTube. And guess what will be there on Tuesday? The very games that were played this weekend. So be sure to go back and see all the things that you thought you missed. Lots of exciting action. We appreciate you, and we'll be right back.
Cool now, scared of letting go. I won.
All right, we're back out of the timeout. Rarebreed moving the ball down the field smartly. And that pass is incomplete. Broken up. 0-0 in the coverage. Number 5, the intended receiver for the Rarebreed. Ball is at the 11-yard line. It is 3rd down once again. So we'll see if the Rarebreed converts. Guess who's in the backfield? Number 14. Not a surprise there. 3 wide to the left. He hands it off, and he is caught from behind. And there's a loss of yardage on the play. No flags.
And just like that, he'll lose a few on the play. Clock is still running.
Clock continues to run.
We're looking at a 4th and 8.
So we're at 4th and 8. We're under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Rarebreed trailing the Ravens 8-6.
We're looking at a 4th and 8.
And this is a big 4th down. What you call that statement down, and here we go. They put it in the air, and that one is not even catchable.
No flags on the field. 1st and 10.
So it is 1st and 10 for the Ravens at the 8-yard line as they make a huge statement with the defensive stop, as they had a penalty that resulted in a fresh set of downs. They had the Rarebreed reeling a bit offensively and had become their own worst enemy for a bit, but they tightened up inside the 20 and will take over at the 8-yard line. Pardon me. With the loss of yardage on the last play, pardon me, they will take over at the 13-yard line. I'd have to tell you guys a story about Miss Poteet, my Algebra 2 and trigonometry teacher. If she were standing in front of me right now, she said, "What kind of math are you doing, young Freddie?"
Hand off to the back.
Here's a handoff to number 9.
And
he
that
tries to
was a
wiggle
short
himself away
gain
from number
of nothing on
17.
the plate. We're still looking at a 2nd and 10. 14 and running.
No gain on the play or bring up 2nd down. Ravens looking for some wiggle room. Number 3 in shotgun formation, single man in the backfield.
Quarterback looking.
And freezes the defense. Number 9 escapes the tackle. No one's going to catch him. Going, and gone. And the Ravens get on the board once again and lead the Rarebreed 14-6. And just like that, the quarterback froze the defender, and instead of taking off towards the quarterback, he literally freezes in space. Quarterback has time to get it to number 9. He does, and 9 does the rest down the left side of the field. You have a score pending the PAT of 14-6. So let's see what the Ravens are going to do this time. Officials having a discussion on the field again with the Rarebreed coaches. Number 19. So he had a penalty that pushes it back. So the ball goes to the 18. So unsportsmanlike conduct. And you know what? Doesn't seem to bother number 19.
Yeah,
as far as he's concerned, he's got enough leg for it. He is effectively kicking a 37-yarder.
Kick is up.
And the Rarebreed picks it up and takes off with it.
No.
And the officials are blowing that one down and saying that that's not returnable. Now, different leagues, different rules. I'm sure you guys remember a little game where the guys on the loveliest village on the plains with about, give me a second, returned it all the way for the score and had some folks to the west of them, that'd be Tuscaloosa, a little upset. So, and the Rarebreed coach has a lot of questions. You know, as far as the Ravens are concerned, hey, look, we dodged a bullet. But the play was whistled dead, and once that's done, there's really nothing you can do. You can't replay it. So even if the officials were wrong, this one just kind of goes in the bucket. So the officials are discussing it now. But, you know, here's the deal. I mean, you can't really replay it. And I believe I saw the official correctly. He's referring to the rules for the age groups. And he's saying that's on him. And I mean, this could be huge depending on how this game turns out. And as the saying goes, you really never want to have the officials decide the contest. So with all that being done, the teams will get set for a kickoff. And I'm sure you fans out there have a number of questions. Number 19 gets set to kick it off. Make sure you hit that like button, ring that bell. I'm Freddie Flowers, the voice of Moxie Media, here at the C1N Labor Day Classic. Final game of the evening. The Ravens up 14-6 over the Rarebreed. Raven defense tightening up. So we'll get this kick off in just a few moments. Still awaiting a whistle. And the officials are still chatting it up with the Rarebreed sideline. And this is getting to be tough as we are losing time. We have 3:30 remaining in the first half of play. And the officials hung up with the coaches of the Rarebreed. And if I read that right, maybe the officials apologizing to them, but you know that happens. I mean, they're human too, okay? You know, it's true that even a computer makes mistakes, and we're flesh and blood. So there's that. And there's the kick, high and deep.
He'll it right at the 20-yard line.
Number 4 on the return. He's going to be brought down by 0 and number 15.
24, first and 10.
And the ball will be spotted at the 34-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Rarebreed. So let's see if the Rarebreed can answer back. And when that happens to you, you know, you got to move on from the penalty. You can't let it affect you. You got to move on with the game. It's like life. You know, we always told our players, hey, look, you got 4 seconds to get over it because that's about the time you're going to be into the huddle and on to the next play. But either way, the game moves on. And standing there complaining about it ain't going to necessarily fix it. So single man in the backfield, number 14, the usual suspect. And there he goes. I mean, there's a flag. And that is usually of the holding violation. Number 35 is like, what? So that'll cost him 10 yards. And if I were down there, I would probably say that if I were the coaches of the Rarebreeds, I would take a deep breath, kind of almost like meditation. Because if you're settled down as coaches, guess what? Your players settle down as well. And you can tell they're a bit amped up. So the ball goes to the 24-yard line. And goes into motion. There's the handoff. And number 14 is going to get stacked up immediately. And you can see the frustration on the quarterback's face. It'll be second down. Ball remains at the 24. Number 56 coming back out. So they're going to go 4 wide, 3 to the right, 1 to the left, single man back. Shotgun formation, he drops back. And here comes an extracurricular activity. Number 16 celebrating the sack. And Zero getting his teammates calmed down. And that right there is how you do it. Don't let your temper get to you.
We're looking at a 3rd and Simpson Road. That's a long way from here.
So with that penalty, it'll be 3rd and 27. Here comes the defense of the Ravens. 2:08 remaining in the first half. And after having a chance to count the tick marks, it's actually 3rd and 25. Rarebreed drops back to pass, looks for the open man, doesn't have one, and he's going to get flushed out of the pocket, trying to run for somewhere. And he's going to go out of bounds right at the 26-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down. I'm sorry, make that 4th down. This is a punting situation if there ever was one. The Raven defense playing very well. 2 with the punt. It's high. Doesn't signal fair catch. Number 1 is going to be brought down. Nice work by the special teams of the Rarebreed. Number 4 having to hop off, may have tweaked his ankle. Number 5 in there on the stop with him. The ball is going to be spotted at the 39-yard line in Raven territory. .154 remaining in the first half. Line points to the defense. Puts it up in the air, has the open man, and number 8 has no one around him. Number 19, the only one that can catch him. Will he get him? No, he won't. Touchdown, Ravens. Oh, my goodness. And you can see the frustration of the fans in the stands. They cannot believe what they are witnessing. And right after the Rarebreed marches right down the field on the first drive of the game, it has been all Ravens ever since. So they get set for the PAT, number 19. And except for the kick, it's up and it is good. And it is 22-6 with 1:43 remaining in the first half of play. And Rarebreed fans have been silenced. They were a raucous crowd, but the Ravens have effectively quieted them down. And we are about to get set for the kickoff. So number 19 splits the uprights, and those PATs are huge. So Rarebreed set to return. Maybe that's number 4. Nope, that's 0 on the return. Finds a little room, stretches it out, gets across the 50 before he's dragged out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be spotted at the 42-yard line in Raven territory. Nice return by 0 to give excellent field position to the Rarebreed. But their offense has to find a way to make some hay. The Raven defense has basically slammed the lid, and they're refusing to poke holes in it, which means eventually you run out of oxygen. So we'll see what the Rarebreed comes up with a minute and a half remaining in the second quarter. And there's some confusion, it seems, on the Rarebreed trying to figure out what play they're going to get in. And that play clock is winding. That is a fact, Jack. So they're going to have to get that snap off quick, and there it is. And number 14 doesn't really have time to get going anywhere. And that tackle looked like something straight out of WWE. Number 24 basically with a spine buster to number 14. Loss of a yard on the play. It'll be second down. Ball goes to the 43. And I'm telling you, the Ravens are feeling the energy. And that is going to be blown dead. And the Ravens are going to take a timeout with the clock under a minute. So we've got 44 seconds remaining in the first half. And there's a fan out here and he is just having a cow. Of course, I said it in more of a mild-mannered way about what was happening and being able to get the snap off and get the play in. But you can definitely hear the crowd arguing the same thing, and does a Rarebreed fan. So coming out of the timeout, number 1 is going to be brought down by number 10, number 16 of the Ravens. Number 16, 37 seconds remaining in the first half. And another timeout is called. We're going to stay with it. It is 22-6. And it is 9:20 p.m. Eastern time. And you have a player that has gotten out of line with one of the coaches of the Rarebreed. And so the coach is having to get him back in line as he is throwing his helmet, and you can tell those tempers are flaring. And the Rarebreeds need to get control of their sideline. It has been a raucous evening. So they line up in effectively what is known as kind of the lonesome polecat, where you've only got 3 down linemen. You've got 6 wide. Quick out, and that goes well, maybe he didn't go down. Nonetheless, 4 and 15 converge on number 4, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And a very long 17 for the Rarebreed. And they go right back to that same formation, 6 wide, single man in the backfield, 3 down linemen. That just might work. It just might work, and they may have enough for a first down. And they're still going. And the half is going to end. The Rarebreed try to pull their rabbit out of a hat, but that doesn't happen. So
if you want to win some money, we got a punt contest.
So it's been all Miami Gardens. All over the Rarebreed. And the Rarebreed fans are definitely frustrated. You can hear that just below me. So, as I said, it's been all Ravens since the Rarebreed had that first score. And we're going to come right back to you right at the end of the half. We're here at the C1N class, Labor Day Classic, final contest of the day. We'll be back in a few.
donuts. I like the water. True meaning of ghetto bullshit.
Yeah, come on. 1 second. See? Who you got? Me and Coach Lou. Who you got? Who you got? Me and Lou.
We're at Golden Corral. We're feeding the children. Everybody gotta eat, so they can leave me alone. Because I'm going to sleep.
Everybody, we did a thing.
Don't you grow up in a hurry. Your mama be worried. Oh, this is a part of the story. Even the stage time, thinking about it.
It's been one great weekend, Cam Newton, Labor Day Classic.
Before you hear me call, I drown in my tears. Cause I lose all my signal when I'm deep in Nolensville. I don't need nobody, phone on co-pilot. Hope these voices in my head go quiet. The wide winds, understand your chances is blue. Every time I touch a beat, it be left with a bruise. Aiming for the stars, sometimes I hold my breath for a shoot. I feel my heart in all the places that it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I wish I could leave my problems inside. Part of the ocean, I'm afraid I might find them flown on that party in Miami. I wish I could leave my problems inside. Part of the ocean, I'm afraid I might find them flown on that party in Miami. My wheels coffee smoke in the wooden floor. Do the coffee smoke in the wooden floor. Do the coffee smoke in the wooden floor. Do the coffee smoke in the wooden floor. I put up in the den, left from the door. It gets so evil in this place I call home. Cut my wrist and paint the wall, 'cause no one hear me when I talk.
Yeah. I'm just put things in this proper perspective, the way I look at you.
We got just 6:47 remaining before we start this third quarter.
You got in the picture. You think you advantaged the way and erased out my sister. You think I supposed to look at you like my sister. You my bro behind my back and I want to trip. Can't be in my feelings when you don't get my vision. Spinning chicken on pigeons, something's getting ridiculous. The streets malicious, but I know I got better wishes. Cross-examining my kindness, Royal Highness. Put the work in, go berserk, it's perfect timing. Fancy bitch wanna ride the double R. That look will bring out who you is, who you are. I go off and tell them beat it. Yeah. I go off and tell them beat it. Beat it. Alright. This look will bring out who you is, who you really are.
All right, DJ, let's go. Let's get them going. These last 5:43. Let's turn this place up. We got Madagascar Ravens 22. We got Rarebreed 6. Just at 5 minutes. We going into this third quarter. You are here live at the Cam New Labor Day Classic.
Big man, flex up, stretch out. Big man, flex up, stretch out. Big man, bitch, don't get no ruthless out of me. Go tell the cops, I bitch don't get no ruthless out of me.
I'm a gorilla in a school. Gonna put you. I don't know. No. Pull up on your blocks. We gon' blow. No. Run for the poke. Hey. Boy. Smoke. Feds in my dough. Jump out the window. No, you can't get no money, silly. I just said a stain, funny dope. Talking out his neck, listen to the stop, blow this, on the ground, blow, someone pick him up, take him to the moon, I'm riding through New York, finna go and shoot New Jersey up, take my chain, I ain't going, we gon' come and blow New Jersey up, come on son, hurry up, shot a bar, be 30 up. Just like volcano, turn it up, G's in my pockets, fill me up. blowing me, I won't call you back. I promise it's just a mind thing. In that Hellcat, hit the gas, you hear that wine, baby. Of the 100 pack, I'm talking way before I got signed, baby. Why I ain't got no hits on you? I guess it ain't my time yet. I'ma stay down with it. They tell me I can go blind yet. Told you go down with all that cheating, stop that crying yet. Same, so I said it last time, but they ain't done yet. I told y'all my head ain't mine yet. So y'all on the way, but I'm still ain't come yet. Bought you another world, but you just been on when I ain't done yet. Yeah, I cheat on you, but you would've really do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you with a beat. Can I keep it real for a second? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you.
Make sure I was eating free and that's still RP Reese. Get her next done, still trying for the future, baby. We ain't that, no, we ain't this. All that, I don't do no kiss.
We get ready to start the second half. We got a 22-6 ball game.
All right, fans, we're back. This game, for the first half anyway, has gotten way out of hand for the Rarebreed. Number of things leading to that, but it has been all Miami Garden Ravens in all phases. You got special teams, they're getting kicks. They did have one that was blocked. There was some question as to whether that could be returned or not, but I've discovered, you know, in different leagues, when you're playing 13U, 12U, or U or youth, there's different rules. Sometimes you can't return it. I think the official was saying that was on him, if that indeed was the mistake. The main thing, though, is a Rarebreed getting control of their sideline and bringing the temperature down to settle their players down. This game is not out of hand. I mean, 22-6 is not some magic number that can't be overcome, but they've got to get refocused. Let's see if the coaches did that. Right now, the Ravens, they look crisp. They're excited. They've got energy, and we're going to go to the kickoff right now. So the Rarebreed, after figuring out a way to get the first down, unfortunately the half ended on them, and there's a short kick.
And they will recover.
And it's going to be recovered by the Ravens. So let's see if the Ravens can continue what they were doing in the first half, which was dominant defense after what started out it appearing to be an offensive showcase with the Rarebreed going down and putting 6 on the board. The Ravens turning around and answering it right back with a solid drive down the field. Penalties besetting both teams a bit early on. However, the Ravens clearly able to overcome that and getting back to what they needed to do, and now lead 22-6. And we are now into the third quarter in the final contest of the C1N Labor Day Classic. Moxie Media proud to be partnering with Cam Newton and his staff to broadcast this event. We're glad you're here with us on pay-per-view.
All right.
This will be available on C1N on YouTube. And there's the quick pass, and that is a lateral. That ball is live.
And that ball will go right out of bounds.
And it bounces out of bounds. And I mean, that ball went backwards.
Second down. And that'll be a
Therefore,
loss
it's going to be a loss of yardage. And that ball will be spotted at the 39-yard line.
We're looking at a 2nd and 19.
So with that, 2nd and 19. And that was a mistake they weren't looking to make. They're going to go 3 wide. Single man in the backfield.
Ravens come out to the right, hand off to number 9. He's
Number 9
breaks
breaks some tackles, breaks another one. Still on his feet, going across the 50. Well, there's that. And now it will be 3rd and 4 for the Ravens. And they get back a chunk of yardage to get out of trouble. And you've got to tackle. Ball is at the 46-yard line. You got to make the stops and wrap those guys up. There's the snap, there's the give. Once again, number 9 is going to worm his way possibly. And he'll be short of the first by yards. It'll be 4th and 1.
That's going to bring up 4th
that
down.
Ball is going to go to the 43.
Looking at a 4th and 1.
Number 9 right back there, single man in the backfield.
And
not a surprise there. He's got enough for the first.
And let's find out if he got forward progress.
Well, I think he got forward progress, but I don't know. Let's see what they do. To me, he did.
And
they're going to deny him.
Down. Ravens football.
So, ball is going to be turned over on downs, it looks like, to the Rarebreed. And I'm actually a bit surprised on that one. But hey, maybe there was a WEO list, if you know what I mean. So that ball spotted at the 43-yard line.
Rarebreed trips to the left side.
There's the give to 14. Not a surprise there. And he accelerates through the hole. No one's going to catch him. Going and gone. And the Rarebreed starts the second half the same way they did the first, with an immediate score.
Rarebreed come out of half.
And look at him go.
Right on the board.
No one's going to stop him.
Extra point lives do matter.
And
points are big.
That right there can be a game changer, but we have to see what happens on the PAT. If they get this, they'll be within a score. Number 2 in shotgun formation. Number 21, single man in the backfield. 2 men to the left. Put it up.
Incomplete.
And that pass is incomplete.
Is no good.
So they remain down by 10. 9:01 remaining in the third quarter.
Ravens football.
Ravens will be getting the kickoff. Once again, number 14 has been doing damage all night to the Raven defense. And I would surmise that the Ravens are going to get a steady dose of number 14. And I mean a steady, healthy dose, because he has been the man, if you will, helping them to move those chains. So we're getting set for the kickoff.
If you lost
It's been a
your
crazy
license, please go to the
kind of
booth.
night already,
Check
if
your-
you will,
check your pants.
before the start of this
Somebody lost
contest.
their license.
So number 42 gets set to kick it. And they do the onside.
Kick.
Number
He
4 gets
falls
on
right
top
on
of it.
First and 10.
And it'll be first and 10
We got 8:55
at the 50.
remaining in the
8:55
third
remaining in the
quarter.
third here at the C1N Labor Day Classic.
If you lost your license, please go to upstairs in the booth.
So we'll see what the Ravens come up with after getting gashed on that last play. Number 3 gets the signal from the sideline. Single man in the backfield.
Ravens
3
come out
wide
of the
to
triple
the right,
right
single man to the left.
Quarterback looking
One
to
has
the
time,
right. Let's it
throws
go.
it up, and that is caught.
Oh, man.
How about that? Let's look at the replay.
And just
Number 3,
like
shotgun
that,
formation.
Ravens is running to the red zone.
He stays in the pocket, steps up, makes the throw, and watch this, gets to the highest point of the ball, and there is nothing the defender can do. Number 8 makes good on that.
Down immediately by 42 on a Rarebreed.
And let's keep in mind that the Ravens have a kicker that can get it from pretty ways out there. So it's 2nd and 11 after a tackle for loss.
Quarterback
Looking for the other man. He's going to be bopped around.
He will go.
And that play is going to be blown dead.
And that'll bring up a
Credit to
third
sack
long.
to the Rarebreed. And so the ball is going to be spotted at the 27. So 3rd and 17 for the Ravens. And I guarantee you, if they were not able to get to the first down, they might be tickled to death to get in field goal position.
Change the formation in front.
There's a snap.
Quarterback
has time, puts it up.
Lets it go.
And that is going to be picked off.
Touchback.
And number 3 of the Rarebreed grabs it. Number 1, the intended receiver.
On the 20-yard line. 7:08 remaining in the
And
third.
is it me? So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Rarebreed has the ball with the interception, and they are continuing to play defense. And it looks like there's an injury on the field. That's number 24. It's the Ravens, and we're going to go take an injury timeout. We'll be right back.
Man on the field.
All right, are we looking at a tale of two halves here? Ravens kind of self-destructing to start the second half. Rarebreed. That's caught by the big man. And I ain't mad at him. Get all you can, big boy. Let's get a replay of that. How many linemen do you see get a tip? Look at this. There's a tip ball. The lineman's got enough sense to get it. And watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, basically the entire team has to bring him down. So, you know, you got to give the love to the big guys. You just don't see that. So we're getting set for the next play. He'll get credited for yards after the catch, and that's a rare stat for a lineman. So they got to get the chains fixed. And there's number 14 once again, accelerating through the heart of the defense. And I said it, there's going to be a steady dose of number 14. Clock continues to run. About 5:45 remaining in the third quarter. Rarebreed getting it done wherever, however. Ball at the 46. Number 21 loses his footing. 16 gets a hand on him, but that had more to do with the turf monster probably than anything. So a loss of about a yard on that play. And it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Rarebreed. Ball is at the 47-yard line. Now how about number 90 having enough presence, seeing that ball and getting upfield with it. There it goes up in the air. And that one slips in and out of the hands of number 19. The defender, 00, disrupting him just enough to break it up. So it was 3rd and 11. We'll call that a long 11. Ball is at the 47-yard line. 4:44 remaining in the third. Man goes into motion. That's number 4. 21 back in there to provide some extra blocking. And their helmet comes off. And that pass falls incomplete. And I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised there wasn't a holding call. His number 56's helmet was basically snatched off his head. And the white hat's talking with the officials. I'm wondering if there's some laundry down there somewhere. And there it is on the far side of the press box. I knew there had to be something out there. So it's 4th down. Rarebreed came out firing on all cylinders, but the momentum is slowed a bit. And they're trying to get this sorted out. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officials having a discussion. And the coach wants to know what's going on. So at a false start, and that's going to be declined, and it'll be 4th down. So it remains 4th down. And I'm surprised number 14 is not out there. He has proven to be, there he goes. There he goes, number 14 back out on the field for the Rarebreed. And I promise you, they see him. Here comes the big man, dumps it off, and they get him immediately. And that play is going to be blown dead. And the Raven defense answers the bell, and they're going to get the ball on downs with 4:27 remaining in the 3rd quarter. It seems as if the Rarebreed thought they were going to catch the Ravens sleeping at the wheel. Well, they weren't. And whenever you see number 14 out on the field, they know to look out for him. And that's exactly what they did. So the Ravens back on offense. Ball is at the 47-yard line in Raven territory. Shotgun formation, single man in the backfield. Number 9 bounces off to his right, tries to turn it upfield, and he's going to get a couple out of that one. Let's see, do we have a turnover? They're discussing it. So let's get this sorted out. And then Rarebreed does have the ball.
We got a 22-12 ball game.
So this game has pretty much been stuck around the 50-yard line between the 40 and the 40, with both defenses not giving up anything. So we've had quite the contest.
We're looking at a
the Ravens definitely slowed down. Seems to be some communication issues still for the Rarebreed. QB is still trying to get the signal in. Bit of a high snap.
Hands off to the back.
Number 21 keeps his feet. Nice effort. They almost had him back there.
Rarebreed.
Rarebreed is going to get a gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2 with the ball at the 41. And let's just be honest, this is keeping up. It's going to really matter as far as who wants it most.
Ravens up, 22-12.
So the Ravens holding on 22-12. There's movement up front.
And that wheel back, the Ravens up 5.
And that's a false start against the Rarebreed. So what was second down? 2nd and 7.
Oh my, oh my. That penalty will go against the Ravens. Move that ball up.
But wait a minute. Now it's going against the Ravens. And that will net a first down. So it is an offside. Oh, the Rarebreed catching a break.
Looking at a first and 10.
Ball at the 36-yard line.
And
number 21 going to be wrapped up quickly.
And he will be going nowhere.
Snuffed out quickly.
He'll lose a yard on the plate.
Gain of about a yard. It'll be third down. Pardon me, second down. A loss of a yard at 2nd and 11. So we'll see what the Raven defense does. It is still hot and it is late. It is 10:03 p.m. Eastern time.
Remaining in the third.
And that's going to be whistled dead.
On the field.
Delay of game.
Way too long to get that play off. And that's going to
they are struggling getting those plays off. So it is now 2nd and 16 with the ball at the 42-yard line. Bit of a high snap. They fake it to 14. He tries to get around the corner, doesn't get far. He might get to the 38. Let's see where that's exactly where they're going to spot him, the 38-yard line. And that's going to bring up third down. .54 coming off the field, 50 coming on. Not much difference between those two.
Business is business. Stand on it. Stand on that business. You did.
So this is a huge 3rd and 12. First down would be at the 26. There's 14. Tries to shuffle his way back in, and he does! And stays on his feet. Number 4 getting a hand on him to get him out of bounds. And I've been saying a steady diet of number 14 for the Rarebreed is going to do them good. They cannot seem to handle this kid. So it is a first down, ball at the 19-yard line.
We got twins to the right side. Quarterback throws.
Quarterback tosses in the air. That pass falls incomplete.
We're looking at a 2nd and 10.
It'll be 2nd and 10 with 1:19 remaining in the third for the Rarebreed. They're going to have, are they going to have both backs in there? Well, you got 21 and you got 14. I'll call that double trouble. Who's going to get the ball?
Hand off the big 21.
Nope. Option to number 14. What a surprise. And he's going to get in the end zone. That should be a touchdown for the Rarebreed. Let's see. No, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds just short.
Let's find out.
There is a flag on the field over there at the 10.
Let's find out what this call is.
And it's holding.
We got a holding on the offense. That's going to bring them back 10 yards. And those type of calls hurt you.
That call is going to hurt them. And the one thing you don't want to do is leave points on the field. Number 21, single man in the backfield.
Hand off to the back. He's trying to go up that middle.
21's not going to get far. Number 50 loses helmet. 54 comes back in.
And that'll be
loss of a yard on the play, maybe. And here we are.
On the play. That'll bring up third.
Okay, so they did gain, but it is third down.
42 and count in the third.
As the clock continues to wind down in the third quarter. Raven defense having a knack for tightening up inside the 20.
Fake. Oh,
they fake
man.
it.
Oh, nice move.
Number two finds his way and weaves his way down before he goes down just around the 15.
And about 5.
And another huge fourth down for the Rarebreed. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Fans here at the C1N Classic, we're about to enter the final quarter of today's action. 22 Ravens, 12 Rarebreed. We'll be right back.
We're looking at a 4th and 5.
So, fans, the ball is at the 15-yard line. 4th and 5. Fourth quarter. Trailing by 10. And you know who I don't see out there? 14. They're trying to draw. The Ravens offside. Rarebreed has to take a timeout. Not able to get the play that they want. We'll be right back in a few. All right, we're back coming up out of the timeout. trying to get the fourth quarter underway. And the officials trying to get it moving. And let's see, 14 is in the game. Not a surprise there. I was asking that question myself before the timeout. We're watching them, they fake it. Uh-oh, no!
And he will be tackled.
He's going to be tackled short of the first down. He's going to go down at the 11.
And that don't look like that'll be good enough for a first down.
They're going to say that he did.
Rarebreed first down.
I stand corrected. Initial indications. And we have an injury timeout. We'll be right back. Okay, after the injury timeout, looks like it was just cramps. So our fresh set of downs for the Rarebreed. They're trailing by 10. Ball is at the 9-yard line. First down and goal to go. Number 21, the ball carrier, and he's going to score.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Rarebreed. Watch as he goes up the middle, and he's going to go in clean. Number 21 takes the handoff, and that gap opens up. And he gets on the board. Now, this is huge because that PAT that they didn't get earlier, they're going to need it now. And it's at the 5, so this is of the 2-point variety. Rarebreed's going for 2. Single man in the backfield. It looks like they intend to throw it. They got 42 in there, and they fake the handoff. There's the toss. And he slides his way in.
Good. We got a 22-20 ball
21 gets the pass.
22-20.
And it is 22-20 with 9:24 remaining in the contest. So we've got the tightest ball game we've had all day staring us in the face. The Atlanta 5U Elite and Municipal Raiders was another tight one at 28-20, but this contest has been the closest thus far. And the Rarebreed fans are re-energized. So let's see what the Ravens do. Are the Ravens running out of gas? Have they figured it out? So the Rarebreed gets set to kick off. And I'm not sure they necessarily want to give the ball back. Number 3 going to handle the kicking chores. We're waiting for the whistle to blow. And there it is. And that's a deep kick. Number 9 on the return. Slices his way up. And nice return. He's going to get to the 43-yard line. It'll be first down for the Ravens right there on this drive. Well, no, they got him down at the 41. So the down and distance marker travels to the correct location. And let's see what the Ravens do on this drive. With the Rarebreed nipping at their heels.
Timeout, referee.
And we have an official's timeout. It appears he's addressing the fans. So here come the Ravens. And they're going to go 4 wide, single man in the backfield. Number 9 bursts through, and he is going to get across the 50 and into Rarebreed territory. So they'll get to the 43, make their adjusted to the 44. .856 remaining in the contest. I guarantee you the Ravens will be more than happy to chew up clock. Number 9 will do exactly that. He's patient, and he'll get a couple out of it. And that play is going to be blown dead. Gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball will be spotted at the 42. Clock continues to run. I promise you, that's exactly how the Ravens like it. So let's see what happens here. Quarterback's looking to get the call from the sideline. Number 20 bursts through. He bounces off of a couple of tacklers, still on his feet. And there is a flag, and oh no. We'll see what that is. When they're that far downfield, and they're pointing towards the Rarebreed.
Yeah. That'll be a first down.
It's already a first down. So head contact, and that one's going to take it inside the 10. So first and goal to go for the Ravens.
And after
that penalty is a big old ouch. Like I said, the Ravens happy to chew up clock. Number 20 just going to keep going inside.
And big man is all over that.
No gain on the play. It'll be second and goal to go. Clock continuing to wind down. And the Ravens are going to take a timeout here at the C1N Labor Day Classic. We'll be right back.
Cool now, scared of letting go.
I won.
They got period one and donut. I like the water.
All right, we're back. Rarebreed getting within 2 of the Ravens, but a huge run and a penalty later, and the Ravens are not only in the red zone, but it is goal to go. Single man in the backfield.
And it looked like Rarebreed may have had too many people.
And in
it was trying to
illegal procedure, trying to get the substitution in, and too many men on the field. So that puts the ball inside the 5, and the dynamics completely change. Rarebreed not able to get out of their own way. The Ravens 4 yards within another score. And points have been a premium in this game for the Rarebreed. And then the second half, you could say as well, for the Ravens. Direct snap to number 9.
Direct snap, trying to get to the outside.
Trying to get to the edge.
Makes a move.
He's not going to have any gain on that play.
3 yards on the play. That'll be third and goal. Ball will be stopped.
So he'll get just inside the 3. No, he doesn't. See, the ball is spotted inside the 4. So it is third down, and that play is going to be blown dead.
We got offsides, Ravens. That's going to be half the distance.
Offsides against the Rarebreed, half the distance to the goal. Clock's at 6:43. It's one thing to make the other team work. It's another thing when you do the work for them. Number 9 slices his way, and the pile goes across the line.
And let's get the call. They say he's right on the goal.
He was right there on the goal line. So 4th and a hair.
He's looking at a 4th and goal.
And the Rarebreed
a big stop. Rarebreed. My. In the red zone and couldn't get in there.
The Ravens go with the direct snap to number 9 and still cannot get into the end zone. But I don't think there was any mystery on that call when they saw him sitting back there. And instead of trying to drive it straight up, they bounce it outside. And now the Rarebreed finds themselves deep in their own territory.
Ball spotted on the 4-yard line.
Number 21 back there. Ball is at the 4-yard line. And there's 14.
Hand off to the back. He's met immediately. And he seems to get not much of anything.
And he's going to go down right at the 2. So loss of yardage on the play.
Loss of yard.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Clock running, 5.5 remaining in the contest. You can tell those big boys up front are winded. Both backs back there in the backfield.
Quarterback looking. Let's it go.
And that pass is complete.
Pass is complete.
To number 5. And they get out of trouble.
A first down, Ravens.
That is a first down for the Rarebreed.
First down, Rarebreed, sorry.
Ball is at the 29-yard line.
4:47 and running.
Clock continues to run. Ravens defense looking to hold serve.
Hand off to the back.
There's a handoff.
And he got space.
Number 21 stays on his feet. And he drives across the 50 before he's brought down by number 15.
Rarebreed, first down.
Rarebreed picking up steam as this game goes on. And I said the sideline needed to get control and calm the players down. And it has been a completely different half for the Rarebreed. And it is paying off. So that ball is at the 46. Number 21 and number 14 back there. So you've got 2 good backs back there, and they have been getting it done all night. And guess who got the ball? Look at him make a move.
Oh, my. And just like that, 3 plays.
And it is a first down for the Rarebreed.
Oh, wow.
And that ball will go to the 18-yard line. First down, Rarebreed. Clock continuing to run. Or did he step out of bounds? Either way, it's 3:33 remaining in the contest. And it's going to be a steady diet of number 21 and number 14. And it would seem that there's nothing the Ravens can do about it. And here comes 21.
Hand off to the back. No. Quarterback keeps it.
Quarterback keeps it. Had us fooled. He'll get to the 15. Three minutes remaining in the contest. Rarebreed, effectively the home team, being from Atlanta, as I understand it.
The stands are starting to cheer after the Rarebreed Reds. Oh, man, McGarry.
So let's see what the Ravens do. Oh, it's popped up in the air.
And
that is dangerous, dangerous, dangerous.
Bring up third down.
So we're at third down again, and inside the 20. How many times have we seen this act? Dangerous throw, could have been disastrous for the Rarebreed. So the plays are coming in from the sideline. 2:30 remaining in the contest. Ravens holding on to a 2-point lead.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
They said this one might be a classic, and that's what it looks like here at the C1N Labor Day Classic.
He throws it, and he's all over it.
And that pass is complete.
Ran out of bounds, and that's going to bring.
He's going to be just short of a first.
Let's find out.
1 yard short.
We're looking at a 4th and 1.
This is 4th and 1.
These are what games are made of. 2:13 remaining in the fourth.
2:13 on the clock. There it is, number 14 or number 21. Doesn't matter to me which one gets it, because both of these runners, and 14 goes out, they give it to 21.
Quarterback's
going to keep it.
Oh, my.
And he goes out into space, and he's going to be short the 5-yard line, but it's going to move the sticks. And it'll be first and goal to go from the 6-yard line. So, Rarebreed threatening, working the clock. 2:01 there, there's 21. And touchdown, Rarebreed! Rarebreed finally has the lead with 1:55 remaining in the game.
Oh, wow.
How about that? They put together a sustained drive from the shadow of their own end zone.
Wow.
And have taken the lead back from the Ravens. But this is a huge, huge, huge
going for 2. Going for 2.
So here come the Rarebreed. Ball is at the 5. And they're trying to get the play in. The play is blown dead.
But I think that play is going to be
The flag on the field.
And we're on the field.
And that looks like it's going against the Rarebreed. And the white hat is explaining to him that you can't have too many men on the field.
$1:55 remaining in this ball game.
And then maybe the loss of a play was a result of a lateral. Well, let's see, what are we doing here? Okay, there it is. I was about to say. So, first and goal to go from the 10. under 2 minutes remaining. Tension's about as high as it gets. The Rarebreed trying to get a play in. And they have been having a rough time communicating all night long. Number 14 back there. And they can't get the play off, and that's going to be delay of game. And another, oh my gosh, they have been having trouble, like I said, communicating all night. Confusion on the sideline.
You got a 26-22 ball.
Now that ball is at the 15. So 42 in his extra blocker. Here's a quick pass. They try some razzle-dazzle. Zero stays on his feet, and he's going to get it in the end zone.
That is good.
But there's a flag on the field. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Touchdown. And it looked like that penalty would have went against the Ravens anyway, as one of their players were jumping. It's a personal foul. So, pending the conversion, or I mean, I'm saying that was the conversion. It is now 28-22. It is 20 minutes to 11 Eastern time. And sorting all this out. But 155 is a lot of time. And the Ravens have proven they can get down the field efficiently.
Rarebreed set to kick off.
So here we go. Breed's going to kick it. We're waiting for the whistle. It's a short kick. The 5 gets on top of it, and he'll go down around the 29-yard line. So there's a lot of time left in the game at 1:52.
1:52 remaining in this ball game.
The Ravens failing to cash in when they were at the 6-inch line, and that's got to hurt.
1st and 10.
We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
28-22.
Number 9 on the carry.
Hand off to the back.
Breaks some tackles. He's going to be stopped for a loss.
And not much of nothing on that. He'll lose about 5 on the play. We're looking at 1st and 15. 138 running.
And it'll be 2nd and 14 for the Ravens. Number 9 going in the wrong direction.
Quarterback looks, Throws it through the middle.
The pass is complete to number 11. He'll get across the 30.
Back to the Richmond line of scrimmage. We got 1
So it'll be 3rd and 8.
1 minute.
That play took too long to develop. There's the snap.
Quarterback drops. Looking.
He puts it up in the air.
And that'll be an
that pass is going to fall incomplete.
That clock will be stopped right at 43 seconds.
43 seconds remaining in the contest. And I promise you, with all the Rarebreed fans in attendance, this place is going to go nuts. If this 4th down does not work out for the Ravens. Rarebreed finding themselves in quite the hole, but they made the adjustment at halftime and settled down and settled in.
Quarterback drops.
And number 11 drops the ball, and he had a 1st down for sure.
All Rarebreed got to do now is kneel that ball down.
And you know what that means. Rarebreed will take over on down. And all they have to do is get in victory formation. Rarebreed would be expected to just take a knee and let the clock run out. And the Ravens have nobody to blame but themselves for this loss. They will have to keep in mind the opportunities that were wasted to get on the scoreboard to put additional points up. Biggest of all being where they were at the 6-inch line and were unable to convert. The coaches are probably going to go back and, you know, think about the calls that they made. And there it is. That is the contest. The Rarebreed come from behind and get the victory, 28-22. And what did I tell you? The home fans are going to go nuts for the final contest of the C1N Classic here at Westlake High School on the south area of Atlanta. What a game, a complete tale of 2 halves.
Nice game here, people. I hope you enjoyed
a tale of 2 halves.
I definitely enjoyed myself.
I stated as we got into the 2nd half that if the Rarebreed went in, made some adjustments, got the players to settle down and calm down, we'd see what could happen. They did exactly that. Now, the Ravens, they have no one to blame but themselves for this loss. The one play that will stick out in their minds was when they were at basically the 6-inch line. The Rarebreed was basically shooting themselves in the foot with penalties, moving the Ravens towards the end zone, and the Ravens could not convert. That right there is the difference in the game, because the Rarebreed stepped up and made the stop and then subsequently marched all the way down the field to score to get within striking distance of taking the lead. So there you have it. The Rarebreed come away with the victory, 28-22. I'm Freddie Flowers with Moxie Media. We are glad to have been here for the C1N Labor Day Classic. We like to thank Cam Newton for his hospitality in choosing Moxie Media to support their efforts in broadcasting this weekend's events. We hope to be a part of another event soon for you, the fans, so be on the lookout. And for those of you that were watching on pay-per-view, this will also be available on the C1N channel on YouTube, so that you can go back and share. If your family wasn't able to watch it or they weren't able to see it, you'll be able to go back and look at it. Good night to each and every one of you. God bless you and have a great night. And thank you for your participation in watching the C1N Labor Day Classic. Good night.